Okay, so we start off with Gemini. Now she wants to pronounce it Gemini, but no, honey, that's Gemini. And her husband went to prison and took her eyebrows with him. I don't know why he needed to take her eyebrows, but her eyebrows have been snatched off her face, so I imagine they are also incarcerated. Maybe they were in on the crime. They could have been an accomplice. She's got like a 19, well maybe no, maybe a 2008 ombre. A 2008 ombre. Mm, 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 mm. Beyonce wouldn't even wear this wig anymore. 25. 35. 25. Oh, honey. I maybe that's how old you were when he went in, but not now. Time don't work like that, honey. It keeps moving along. Oh, the way that she explained why he's in jail. I'm sorry, prison. He was charged with assault one. There was an altercation and a weapon was involved. He shot somebody in the stomach like Remy Ma. See, I don't know how you could be 25 because Beyonce was wearing these wigs when you was 10 years old. When did you have time to rummage through the garbage to get them? You probably spending all your money on his books and high-end phone calls. And he ain't cute. He ain't cute at all. So she going through all this work, spending all this money, bringing all this food just to get, pumped a few times on the weekend. Girl, you could get a man to actually take you out. You wouldn't even have to do all this damn cooking. But you're 25 and you don't know your value. You don't know your eyebrows, so how could you know anything? Child, he got that ass dickmatized before he went off to jail to get some simp to put money on his books. He's scamming you, girl, and he's gonna get out and leave you. She feels alone a lot of the time. You know what would make your ass not feel alone? Getting a real husband. You see, a lot of you are actually afraid to be in real relationships. So this is how you can be in control and deal with that heifer when you want to, and always have an excuse to be felt sorry for and play the victim. I already see through your shit. Every last one of you. You're trifling, tired, and pathetic. I don't know who's taking advantage of who, you of the prisoners or the producers of you. Well, I guess it is the circle of life. Okay, now we have Kate. Now, Kate's ugly enough to be with the prisoners. She got one of those. First off, you could tell she's just from poor DNA, but then I think there was a little drug use in the teens, a little wrinkle around the lip. I can tell Ravage when I see it. So he's 3 years into a 10-year sentence, and they went on and got married before he went to the Who's Scow so they could get their fuck on. I mean, monthly dick? All the work you gotta do, all the money you spending just for some once-a-month dick? You could hire for that. I mean, hell, look at Patty Lupone on Hollywood. Shit. So they were in a car club, aka a gang, and she thought they was gonna be here for her. Ain't nobody breaking you off. They gotta take care of their own baby mamas. Y'all were clearly po. So wasn't no money. How did you think they were gonna be here for you? And you're ugly. And she travels with a pack of lesbians for sex. Because Carlo doesn't mind a little girl on girl time. So you're not ready to actually be an out lesbian, so you hang on to him like you hang on to your heterosexuality by a motherfucking thread. Okay, everybody's telling me this show was on in 2014, and this isn't new. So let's just consider this an odd episode of I didn't know this wasn't new. I mean, like, you could look at the upload date. It says May 1st, so I was like, oh, okay. And 2014, who can remember 2014? So it's new anyway. I don't know why this heifer is driving to the prison. She could just fly on the wings of her brows. On the wings of brows. Oh, God, and now we have LaQuisha. LaQuisha. This fool found her on Facebook when he was already facing 75 years and he got it down to 60. And she gonna marry him anyway. You can tell by her hair that stupid is as stupid does, because that hair, Mm. But then again, you can't afford to go to a dresser because you're wasting money on talking to his ass on FaceTime. Friggin' your pussy on FaceTime. Discreetly so you don't get disconnected. Sometimes we need to look at ourselves and change our actions. I can't support it. I mean, you talking about it's expensive, but I'm looking around at your hovel. You don't have expensive, you don't got money for this. You need a man that's bringing money into the household, not out of the household. You need somebody that can get them edges right. He can't give you shit but a headache and a bill. What's wrong with you? And what is wrong with that head? You hadn't been in touch with this man for 11 years, and you see, there wasn't nobody else you could have been fucking on, not nobody. You couldn't have gone to a speed dating event, a singles night, volleyball, horseback riding. You had to go to a prison to get some penis, and you ain't even getting penis. I'm confused, befuddled, and bewildered. Child, he looked like a pudgy Apollo. Child, of course he gonna say he likes her hair. He can't see shit through that fuzzy-ass JPEG. How you gonna say he's done 13 of that 60? Like, let me twiddle my thumbs for the next 40-something year. You gonna be twiddling all right. Now here comes the delusion. I wasn't worried about Philip's charge because I don't think he's someone that could go up to someone and murder them. Now, I could see it if you're like, I don't believe the evidence, there was witness tampering, there was a crooked judge, there was a crooked prosecutor. Like, we know what happens, especially in our community. So that's a whole different story. But if you just gonna say, oh, I don't believe, I'm gonna need to know why. So she's still waiting to consummate. So you had some dick that was so good when you was 18, you can't wait to get back at it again. Honey, I hate to tell you, it's not going to be the same stroke. You can never go home again. So she's starting a support group for the sorry and the stupid. She said, for me, I'm okay with it because this is the man I love. You see, nobody taught you about functional. You can love a lot of things. People love heroin. People love meth. People love the cocaine. They love the cocaine. But it's not necessarily good for them. Oh, God, and here comes her best friend, and I guess they go to the same hairdresser because, ooh, these heads. And then this cheap-ass bootleg version of Jumpin' Jumpin' they have playing in the background when the best friend comes on. It's trying to give you, and they pockets full grown. So all my ladies, leave your fellas at home, because we be in the club and the party is jumping. They trying to give it, but you know copyright. Beyonce won't let you. So Taisha's been there through this whole ordeal with you, and she hasn't slapped the shit out of you and said, what the fuck are you doing? Oh, God, she said he's not a goofy dude. He's kind of serious. Honey, he's goofy with that shit on your head. You goofy, too. That hair is goof troop. That here is the comedy relief of the show. She's really protective and wants nothing but the best for you. You've already married this fool. She should have been walked on. This fool said 2060 is the release date. Exactly. What's love got to do with it? You can love from afar. Oh, she had a bad first marriage, so she figures, well, let me go on and have a shitty second one, but on my own terms. You're right. There is no one who will understand why you chose this path to destruction. Okay, now we have Anna. And, if Miss Piggy was a person, this would be her. And her husband was sent to prison for first-degree murder. Murder most foul. God, that is one ugly woman. She got one of those toe faces. Oh, she's the one with the lifer. The lifer. How you gonna talk about a safe neighborhood when you the one married to the murderer? You're the threat. You're the pariah. Oh, she met his ass through writerprisoner.com, and I see why. And he's giving us a Latino Apollo tea. Michael gives me, he probably has 7 different women that he's quote unquote married to or engaged to, keeping money on those books. Oh, he's poetic, beautiful, and profound, so that means his bottom is writing the poetry that you're reading. So you got in a relationship with him because you knew he couldn't get out. What does that say about you? So she married his ass, and they still have yet to consummate. Well, I'm sure he's consummating in there, but you out here waiting, twiddling your thumbs, so to speak. Okay, so she's working graveyard shifts at the convenience store to keep money on his books. Oh, and he robbed a convenience store, and I guess that's where he committed murder most foul. So he's like, I don't know if you want to be there late at night. Now let me make sure I get your store off the list. Who is this ugly sissy she's living with? I can't. She's staying with this sissy for free to save money. Oh, okay, so now there's a new bill because he got convicted when he was like 13, so he might get out. He's been in there for 27 years, and you gonna have to deal with all that reacclimate. And then he cute, so he gonna get out and realize, oh, everyone doesn't look like a toe. So I hate to say it, but this house was built on sand, my dear. He gonna turn into the next prison bay, and you'll end up being the first wife that we never hear about. He's been in since 87. Oh, Lord. I mean, do I hope that he gets out? Yes. This case sounds like some teenage shit that if he was white, he would have gone to juvie, if that. But girl, I don't know if that's a project you can take on. Okay, and she's lying to her parents saying she's dating a prison guard. Yeah, why can't you date the staff at the prison? They get good benefits. The hardest thing about being married to somebody incarcerated is not having somebody to come home to every night. Well, then maybe you should get divorced. Okay, so the one with poor DNA and the eyebrow hef is getting together, and the poor DNA said, well, we're not BFFs because she's really uptight, aka she wouldn't eat your pussy. Oh, eyebrow said, honey, my man does the cooking and the cleaning. I just bring the food and pay the bills. Poor DNA gotta cook, clean, and pay. Because it's poor DNA. I know poor DNA didn't just say, eyebrows is wearing rose-colored glasses. Well, then what the fuck do you have on? Oh, and she just randomly has some modeling photos out. Okay, I mean, with those eyebrows. Oh, and this is when poor DNA invites eyebrows to the support group. Okay, so what is her name? I'ma call her Shitty Head. So now we got Shitty Head and her baby daddy, and he want to get back with her, but she want to stay with the prisoner. I mean, if he ain't shit, he ain't shit. But damn, why you gotta move from one ain't shit to another? Oh, you're taking the daughter to go see Philip? And he's dead set against it. Sounds like a parent to me. Oh, I see why it didn't work with the ex. He's gay. Are you a fucking moron? Your husband's trying to finish his education so he can take better care of the child that you have together, since you're clearly throwing away all your money on J-Chat. And you gonna say, well, I can't help him because it depends on how Philip would feel about it? You are literally the most... I have never seen anything more ignorant in my life. I am disgusted. It's one thing to throw your own personal life away, but to fuck up your child's life? Nah, B. Okay, so your mama was cussing your ass out to everybody she knew because you were making one of the dumbest decisions of your life, and I can't blame her. You're bringing your daughter to meet a prisoner that you knew 11 years ago where you were booty buddies? You are delayed. Tired, through, and delayed. Ooh, I mean, you just love to hop from one poor choice to another because I don't know how you met him and didn't just hear bottom, 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 bottom. The second he opened his mouth, the purse fell out. You can't go to your mom clear. Maybe you should think, why can't I go to her about this relationship? Because you're a moron. I just can't sit around and support a poor choice. I mean, you've got a willing sissy ready to co-parent with you who's trying to get his shit together. What are you doing? What are you doing? If you were single, I really wouldn't give a shit because, baby, your life, do what you want. But why you gotta fuck up your girl's life? What kind of example is this setting for your kid? Again, if it was somebody wrongfully incarcerated that you were married to before, different circumstance. But a fuck buddy from your teens? Oh, Jesus, the way she said, for my husband, yeah. Yeah, You need to have a husband by any means. You don't care if it's a prisoner or a bottom. Oh my God, okay. They caught that ass, so you got time to be on J-Date, but you ain't got time to check that homework. You was in front of the TV. You should have been checking the homework before you got on J-Date. If you a parent, child, please, you better hurry up too. She knows she got a full 30 minutes before your minutes run out on J-Chat. These people, I mean, God, this is Mona Scott Young kind of sorry. She said they were interrupted by homework. They were interrupted by homework. You couldn't get the homework situated before you got online. You had to be interrupted by homework. Priorities. Priorities. This damn near feels like a commercial for J-Talk. Okay, so now we got Toe-Face telling her husband she's going to wear spandex pants. Don't be mad. Why are you telling him what you're wearing? He ain't paying near bill in your house. He ain't paying for your spandex pants. Why are you telling him what you're wearing? The only reason on God's green earth I would ever tell my husband or my boyfriend what I was wearing is so we could correspond and not clash, because ain't nothing worse than when you clash. It's like, are you going to change or am I going to change? I'll change. I'll wear something that'll go with that. Like, not matchy-matchy, but at least so that, like, we look like a couple. That's the only time I'ma ask, if it's relevant. Oh, I know she said, oh, you don't want me showing off nothing? You don't have anything to show off. Ooh, poor DNA said, I'm not gonna go to this meeting looking like some raggedy prison wife. Sorry, you always gonna look like one, even when you ain't. Okay, so Eyebrows and lost her wedding ring when she was busy hiding it from her family because she's got a judge and several lawyers. Well, then use their ass to get him sprung from the who's gal. Work your connections, Brows. You're lying. Oh, God, now I'm gonna have to tell Michael, and I don't know how he's gonna react. You ain't gotta tell his ass shit. The fuck? Order another one off QVC, pay you $25 for 3 months, and shut up. Poor DNA just sold their shit. She said, well, hell, that way I ain't gotta explain shit, and when the cat's away, the mouse can play. Aw, you'd never consider pawning your wedding ring because you'd only get $20 for it, so it is crazy. You'd waste more in gas. Or Uber fees. And of course, Eyebrows man calls her while they getting their feets done. What was the point in that 2-second phone call that cost $20? We got 10 minutes to go, and this has been absolute agony. I see why this show didn't make it. So, Shitty Head met Toe-Face through their husbands, because their husbands is real close in prison. They got pictures together. They boys. Same complexion, same beard, same bit. Child, I look at them and I just, titles of movies appear in my head. They in the same facility. Didn't say same cell block though, but same facility. I bet they're roomies. They rode up together and got married on the same day, so I guess the husbands had their own honeymoon, when the wives went on home. Oh, Shitty Head thinks she's in control. He ain't gonna dictate nothing to me. I can't do it. So he knows how to manipulate you out of your money in a different way. He says, okay, she needs a soft touch. But, you still paying for that chat. Money's still on them books. And you're still married to his bussy bride. So the only one getting played here is you. And you don't even know you're getting played. That's a player right there. A real player, you won't know you're getting played. Okay, I'm tired of this women are judgmental. Now, I've been doing this for, 5 years now? 7? 10? We've all lost track. I am the most judgmental person you could ever hope to meet. because people are judgmental. It doesn't matter if you have a penis or a vagina or are transitioning, if you have a Y chromosome, an X chromosome, if you're intersex. If you're a human being, you are judge fucking mental. For the most part, we're a judgmental people. That is how we process our thoughts. We judge. We judge everything. Is this a good decision or a bad decision? Am I getting what I want or what I don't want? Do I like that? Do I not like that? Does this agree with me or doesn't? We judge. So stop saying women are judgmental. No, they're not. They're humans. Everybody's judgmental. Men are just as judgmental. I'm sick of it. I'm judging them eyebrows. And so are you. Her eyebrows need a special. Her eyebrows need a special. Like, I want to know, like, were her eyebrows repossessed? Were they stolen? Was this some type of an attack? Why are they starting here? But the truth is, everyone really is judgmental. It's simply about whether you share the judgments or whether you don't, and how you share them. But we're all judgmental, all of us. So I'm sick of hearing it. Okay, eyebrows is like, oh, everybody here, their husband is a murderer. That's so scary. Your husband was probably 2 millimeters away from being one. It just didn't nick that aorta. Oh, Virginia's son is in prison for 22 years. And, ooh, that face is rough. Eyebrows said these women are bashing the prison system. Oh, wow. You know, I thought Shitty Head had said some of the stupidest things I'd ever heard in my life, but now here we are. She's topped it. She has stopped it. She pegged the moment. So she gonna leave because they're bashing the prison system. I have no words. I mean, oh God, and then poor DNA run after her tired ass. Oh my God. You know what? I have never fucked with poor DNA until this moment. She said, I don't know why Eyebrows thinks we are so much better than these other women. If our husbands had better aim, we'd be in the same boat. Not better aim. You know what? I fuck with you, poor DNA. I fuck with you. You keep it real. You keep it motherfucking real, so I fuck with you. Oh my God. Oh Lord, so Shitty DNA get Eyebrows back in the room. Oh God, now we got Toe-Face. My husband doesn't like that I drink. The only thing he likes is for you to give him money so that he can, shower his man with his love. And how he talking about gateway drugs with a 40-year-old heifer? Honey, that gate been shut. Oh God, we got 4 minutes left and now Eyebrows is on the phone with her piece of shit and she gonna tell him she lost her ring. Nobody cares about a $60 plated gold band. You're disappointed. He got the nerve to be disappointed. You need to be disappointed in yourself and your actions. You're ringless. Honey, you're manless. Please. Why have the ring when you ain't got the man? You've got the ring, the ring, the ring. And Wendy showed us how useless that shit was. The ring didn't mean a thing. The ring didn't mean a thing to you, no. The ring didn't mean a thing. Child, I don't know if we gonna give the whole season, but these are some shitty beings. I mean, the husbands is shitty, the wives is shitty, everybody's shitty. Shitty choices, shitty parenting. Shitty. So I don't know if I'm gonna come back because these are some harsh and cruel judgments, but I ain't gonna sit here and lie to you. And I ain't gonna support the shit.